Hi, and welcome to Goddess 1207. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to have a palette showdown between the world famous Sonia Kashuk matte palette and the Viseart neutral palette. As you can see, they are very similar. Similar. But are they indeed that similar? Let's find out. I live with this accountant, Mr. Wonderful, also, you know, a nerd. And I have started caring a whole lot more about numbers than I ever thought I would. So let's do a little by the numbers before we get started. And from that encyclopedia of laziness called the internet, I have gathered some information. Do you remember when you had to get up off your lazy behind and go to the public library and check out books, or worse than that, reference books you couldn't check out to do your homework? And of course, the library was always closed on Sunday when I was thinking about doing my homework. So now all you got to do is, it doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair at all. Anyway, according to the internet, I can tell you that the Sonia Kashuk, which you know is widely available at Target, and the number one ingredient is talc, and the second ingredient is silica, sand. It is made in the United States, and it is 9.6 grams of product. There is no animal testing, no fragrance, and it is paraben-free. It costs approximately $2.08 per gram. 12 shades. And the beautiful Viseart, also 12 shades. Its number one ingredient is talc. I believe we just heard that. And its second ingredient is mica. It is 24 grams or 0.84 ounces, and it is made in France. It has no animal testing, it has no parabens, and it has no silicone or mineral oils. So it is approximately $3.33 per gram. So we have $2.08 versus $3.33. And friends, this may be a case where you get what you pay for. But let's talk about it. Now, Paula's Choice gives the Sonia a good rating simply because it thinks it's dry. And I think that it might be a true statement. When I tried to find out about silicone and silica, I found out that it would be like sand. And this guy has no silica or silicone in it. So therefore you might conclude that the texture might be a little less gritty. And I think you would be right. Now the colors are very similar, although the Viseart has this beautiful copper color that is not reproduced in the Sonia Kashuk. So this morning, you know, I will never do a tutorial because I think you can tell by looking at me. I have no clue what I'm doing, and I do not apply makeup properly. The only time I might do a tutorial might be on Comedy Saturday Night or something if you really needed some entertainment. So I just do the best that I can with my limited knowledge. So this morning I used both palettes, one on each eye. And I can tell you I used the same primer and I used the same brush types. Not exactly the same brushes, but they were all Wayne Goss, so they were, you know, good brushes, so I could see what the product was like and not how well the brush was working. And I can tell you that the Sonia Kashuk, it looked like there was absolutely no color on the brush, but indeed there was some that transferred to my creepy eyelid, creepy and crepey, but it did not move very nicely. The adherence or the stays put factor was pretty good, but I couldn't get it to move around much on the eyelid after I put it there. Contrasting that with the Viseart was much nicer, moved very nicely, and I liked it. I admit it, I liked it. Does that mean I'm a snob, that I'd rather spend $80 than $20? Well, you can decide. Anyway, so both have stayed on my eyes all day, and this one is much creamier to the fingers, which I'm sure is very important to you, and I liked it. So shall we do some swatches? Okay, so let's do top row. Second row. I can't even see where those were. Oh well, let's try here. Third row. Definitely some color payoff there. Bottom row. That black is something. Okay. All right, let's try these. Definitely creamier. This one includes this beautiful copper. Three more. And this black one. Ooh. So what do you think? So I'd like to thank Miss haileerabbit, who noticed these palettes on an Instagram pic that I posted the other day, and she asked me to compare them. Was it really worth the price? And I'm afraid, Haley, I may not have answered your question because it really depends on what you want and how you want to spend your money. If you have $80 and you want good quality, coming from France, no sand, no animal testing, beautiful colors, you know which one. If you want availability down the street, 20 bucks, not as high quality of the ingredients, but nice colors, you know which one you want. So I hope that helps. Since I have both of them and I get to select which one I'm going to go for first, I think it's probably this one, simply because I think the colors are a little more sophisticated and I like the way that it feels. Easier to apply. I'm a klutz. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm too old probably to learn. And so whatever works the easiest for me is the one I'm going to go with. And in this case, it's going to be the Viseart. And there you have it, my opinion. I think my opinion is worth exactly what you're paying for it, which is sort of sums it up for the Battle of the Pallets. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll come back sometime. Thanks, bye.